What's going on, guys? Crypto Poppy here. Let's get it.
Ya no sabes lo que pasa.
Alright, guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe on your way in. Man, we're going to talk all NBA Top Shot today. What an insane last couple of days we have had in NBA Top Shot, guys. Listen, man, I want to know. Tell me in the comments, what did you do yesterday during that massive dip that we had? That was the first true crypto-like bloodshed that I have seen in NBA Top Shot since I got into the market. Not that the market hasn't just gone down since I got in, but yesterday, man, yesterday was pretty crazy. I mean, I think I saw many of my moments flip 50% down in literally what felt like was hours. And man, if I don't know if you guys read the Discord, the Dapper NBA Top Shot Discord, but holy, did that ever look like that? Looked like a crypto Discord for sure. There were a lot of people complaining, a lot of people bringing out the lawyers. Oh man, it was something to be seen. Anyhow, listen, guys, I'm gonna talk to you about what I was doing during the dip and what I was buying during the dip, because that's how we do on this channel, right? We don't give financial advice, but I do me, you do you. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, I can't tell you or predict where this market's going, but I'm certainly going to tell you where, what I'm sort of seeing in the environment. And I'm going to give you some updates on some of the challenges that are going on, and as well as some of the things that are happening in NBA Top Shot over the next little while. Okay, guys, so let's get right to it. Well, yesterday, guys, we had a massive, massive dip. I'm sure you know, if you're invested in NBA Top Shot, you probably felt it. There were not many moments yesterday that did not dip. In fact, I don't know that I know a single moment that didn't dip, to be honest with you. Some held up better than others, but at the end of the day, there was a ton of stuff that just saw blood. So today, guys, the good news is that today things seem to be picking up again. We've certainly seen a rebound in many of the moments that hit rock bottom. Sales volumes is up to almost 10 million now, where it had been dipping from 9 million, 7 million, 6 million. And so we're seeing it up almost at 10, which is good, positive news. Somehow we still have more sellers than we do buyers. I don't really understand this, guys. I've said this before. I don't know, things aren't really adding up here. We clearly have seen a market rebound. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. The other thing is that right now we haven't seen any mints, meaning no new moments are being created or minted onto the blockchain. That's good news, guys, because every time we see this, we end up seeing a pack drop and we end up seeing, massive bloodshed. Although yesterday was the biggest one so far that I have been involved in. So having said that, guys, I want to show you what I was doing when this dip was occurring. You guys know me. Look, if that was your first dip that you've ever experienced of any kind, and NBA Top Shot is the first highly volatile asset that you've invested in, hey man, look, these things are gonna happen. And I firmly believe that what separates those that are gonna make money in the future in a highly volatile asset from those that are not are essentially those that get frustrated, panic sell, and find their way out. I personally look at this as a buying opportunity, so maintaining some liquidity is always important. Never put 100% of what you want to put into any asset that you're investing in all at once, because hey, if the market goes down, you have an opportunity to average in. So it's very different, right? When you have liquidity and you're looking at a market that's dipping, it doesn't matter what you've already invested, because you're not really looking at that stuff, and that's the easiest way to deal with a dip, but rather look at the opportunity that's presenting itself. So I saw some opportunities, guys. I could not keep my hands off of buying some of these moments. Give you an example, some of the things I bought. Well, first of all, the King, LeBron James, guys, that's another thing that's happened over the last couple days. Man, have we had some big injuries in NBA, which really suck for NBA as a whole. We've had LeBron the King go down for, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, hopefully. We've had Embiid already go down in the past. We had the leading rookie candidate of the year, LaMelo, go down. Man, those three alone have been pretty crappy for the NBA to deal with. So let's hope that everybody gets back and healthy for the playoffs. I think LeBron and Embiid are coming back. Not sure about LaMelo. Maybe potentially. I'll tell you what though, his when he got injured, and so I'd be looking at that a potential. If he does come back in the, having said that, and I didn't sell my Lamellos. Okay, I don't panic sell. Yeah, sure, I could have probably sold when I saw the news and maybe bought back lower, but it's risky. It's risky to do that, so I chose not to. So I bought quite a few LeBrons, guys. I mean, I've said it before. My currency is LeBron on this platform. The more LeBrons I have, the better that I'll do in the future. That's my firm belief. LeBron is a living legend. There, even if he gets injured for life right now and has to retire, I don't see these moments dropping in value. In fact, they'll probably go up in value. So while I do invest in rookies and I do invest in other volatile moments on this platform, I feel like LeBron James is really the place to be. So I've been telling you guys that I wanted to buy this Series 1 LeBron when he was at like 6K. I picked him up for $29.50. I'm very happy with that. He seems to have been rebounded already. He's at $39.25. That's $1,000 profits, guys, in hours. I think I did that late last night or early this morning. I can't quite remember, but it was definitely not 24 hours. Less than that. So I'm very happy with that. And I bought some 35 plus common LeBron James, maybe for a giveaway, huh? Maybe stick around, guys. Maybe if you guys help me get to 1,000 subscribers, maybe we can start giving away some more LeBron James, right? We're gonna make you work for that next LeBron James. You can't just give it away with 100 subscribers, all right? But point is that we're stashing the LeBrons. I bought the 3-pointer. I bought the 7500 LE dunk as well in the Series 2. I just bought any LeBron that looked like it was a good deal to me, all right? One of the things I want to mention about the LeBrons is that, this 3-pointer, guys, I don't know if you've seen this 3-pointer, but check out this moment. It's just, oh man, it's just incredible. The no-look 3 turns around. Oh man, it's such a good moment. And I'm starting to believe that 3-pointer could actually have more long-term value than even that 7500 LE. Now I bought both of them, but and I already have a few of them. But anyway, it's interesting how the quality of the moment I do think is potentially starting to show some differences, and I'll tell you why I'm talking about that in a second. But anyways, so I bought me some Raptors that dropped in price. Boucher, who's going to get a couple badges on this one. Lowry, of course, Series 1. Look, guys, Lowry's, rumored to potentially be traded. One of my favorite Raptors players of all time. Someday I'll show you my jersey hung up in the basement. And, if he does end up getting traded, the limited amount of moments that he has with Toronto, I think are a good long-term value. So I've made some investments there. Buddy Hield, another really good player, Series 1. It was down to 100, and I just couldn't resist. I think he's already up. He's already bounced back from that, from what I saw. Oh, 105. I saw him at 120. So market kind of, took a bounce up and then a little bit dipped down again from what I can see. I mean, that's just looking at one player. But nevertheless, guys, that was my focus. My focus was buying the dip and putting my money where I think the biggest potential opportunities are. Derrick Jones just had a great game 2 nights ago, I think. He was dunking all over the place. So I decided to buy him too. What I was saying about the moments, and I want to talk about the All-Star Challenge. Guys, listen, this All-Star Challenge is ending in 16 hours. The first All-Star Challenge, which is the Giannis moment that's rewarded. I don't have any of these. I have I think 4 All-Stars from the next challenge coming up. And keep an eye out, guys. If you have these moments 16 hours before this challenge ends, and we've just seen a massive dip in these and then a bounce back. So if you're in profits, again, guys, I don't give financial advice. You do you, I do me. But if I had these moments right now and I was in profit, I'd be looking to unload them, because tomorrow, what we've learned from challenges, guys, is when the challenge ends, it's a bloodbath. I still got the scars from Cool Cats, right? And so, I'm not going to make a mistake like that again, buy high and sell low like I have done with some of the Cool Cats. But at the end of the day, guys, just, just please keep that in mind. This challenge is going to end soon. And the other thing about the All-Star Challenge is, doesn't it seem weird to you that these are series? Yeah, they're series 2, but they're rare moments. They're not common moments. They're minted to 2021, which is not a very high number, especially for series 2. These are kind of series 1 numbers. And, the price that some of these were going at, Conley, was under 200. Zion, I picked up at, I want to say 819. Pretty sure that's what I bought him at. Now, guys, this is where I think that there is an impact on the quality of the moment. And this goes back to what I said a couple videos ago. I'm just not that interested in these All-Stars because for me, I mean, these are moments that come out of a game that is non-competitive where, the player gets to do whatever they want for fun. It's like Globetrotters almost, right? It's like, what would you rather pay to watch? The Globetrotters or an NBA Finals or even an NBA regular game versus the Globetrotters, right? So honestly, for me, there's just not that much importance in the moment itself. And I think that is starting to show in the price of these moments because at the end of the day, with how rare they are, and the players that we're looking at here, it's man, like the LeBron guys, the LeBron. So if we look at the LeBron, right? So here's a rare LeBron, minted to 2021. He's going for $2,900. Rare LeBron. That tells me, guys, that people are just not necessarily seeing or are judging this moment based on the actual moment being in the All-Star game that is, quite frankly, irrelevant to a lot of people like me. I mean, I think you have to be a really, really, really hardcore basketball player to actually enjoy the All-Star game. Besides that, if you're a fan like me and you love competition, So anyway, it's interesting, right? So I'll probably pick up this LeBron, but I'm gonna wait for the challenge to end, and I'm gonna wait for it to tank, and then I'll probably pick up the LeBron just because I think any LeBron's a good investment in the future. I just wouldn't be buying this right now with the challenge ending in less than 24 hours. All right, guys, so I wanted to say that, which was important. Taking a look at my account, guys, my account took a dip. I mean, I know if you've been following my account on this channel, it doesn't look like it took a dip, but that's only because I bought and I bought and I bought and I bought, this LeBron that's up $800. I bought some other stuff. Jokic is actually mooning because of Embiid, LeBron getting injured, potential MVP candidate. So now Jokic is leading the MVP candidacy potentially. So his price started to go up. Anthony Edwards, I'm in profits. I bought him earlier on, and now he's potentially the leading Rookie of the Year candidate because LaMelo's injured, so his price has gone up. But besides that, the only things that are in positive for me are those things that I bought during the dip, and all of those are up. There you go. I bought Zion for $819. The All-Star moment, $948. I'm going to get probably time to sell it soon. Zion is not part of the current challenge that's expiring. He's part of the next challenge, so I'll hold on a bit, wait for that challenge to come about, and then, if you see it rise, I'll definitely be dumping that moment. I'll be trading, my strategy is to trade the Seeing Stars that I have and the All-Star Challenge moments and even some of the cool cats and move them over to Series 1, move them over to Zion Series 1, LeBron Series 1, Steph Curry Series 1. That's kind of, that's where I'm going with that right now anyway. So I'm keeping a close eye on what's in profit and I'll be selling those things that are in profit fairly soon. I'm not really sure what I want to do with my rookies. Edwards is in profit, but some of my other rookies are not. And look, there's a lot of hype around potential badges coming really soon. It's tough to tell whether the price of these rookie badges is already priced into the moment. For example, Tyrese, who's also getting badges and is a rookie, he's down significantly from when I bought him, but Anthony Edwards is up $500. And guys, it's hard to tell right now. It's hard to tell whether this is, if these badges and these moments, if these badges get released, whether they're going to tank based on the philosophy of buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'm, I'll let you know what I do maybe tomorrow or the day after, but I'm probably getting ready to potentially make some moves with these rookies because I don't want to get caught in another one of those massive dumps. And so I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you that I'm watching that closely and I want to see what happens there. I'm not convinced that when these badges come out that they're just going to moon. The opposite could happen. There's a potential that the opposite happens. All right. Okay, so whatever. We took some losses. We bought the dip. And I still have the utmost confidence in this platform and what Dapper Labs is doing, what NBA Top Shot is doing. And hey, guys, that's on me, right? If I lose all my money here, that's on me. I'm not putting anything in that I'm not willing to lose. And I'm not putting anything in that I actually didn't take from my profits in crypto. So for me, this is sort of a hedge against crypto. And it's just, a different way to use my profits than rather than just keep it in crypto. All right, guys. So looking at the challenges again, look, we've got the Lamelo. There's still only 455 people that have actually completed the Cool Cats Master Challenge. That's pretty interesting because if you're gonna get a Lamelo with 455 minted moments, that's probably gonna be some really good value. The problem with the Cool Cats Master Challenge is going on way too long. This thing needs to end. Everybody's sick and tired of this challenge and waiting for more and more challenges. Quite frankly, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea how many challenges they're doing at the same time. I think, honestly, Dapper Labs got to get their crap together with how much, just how much they're pumping into this market when, by all accounts, they're still limiting the number on the platform. So, having said that, guys, keep your eye out on that because if there's only 455 Lamelos, of course, that's what we're on pace to do. That's going to make it a very desirable Lamelo who's could still end up with Rookie of the Year. We don't know if he comes back. We don't know if Edwards or Wiseman or some of the other or quickly some of the other potential candidates can actually step up and take that reign. But anyway, keep an eye out on that one. Again, All-Star Game Challenge 1 is ending. You know what to do there. MGLE, I'm not too invested in because it's just too expensive for me. Seeing Stars. So let's talk about Seeing Stars. So some of my Seeing Stars have really started to bounce back after they took just a massive dip. And so I'm starting to look at these closely as potential moments that I probably need to start moving soon. I'm not interested in finishing the challenge. I was going to, but I don't know. I'm not finishing another challenge. I've already finished the Cool Cats, so I'm kind of done with that. Whoa, these guys are really coming back up again. Man, they were down in the dumps this morning and last night, so happy to see that they're starting to make their way back up. Man, I was gonna pick up Jokic at 160 and was trying to snipe him and failed at it, and then lost track, and there he is at 218. So much of the market has rebounded, not to the levels that we were at a week ago, but certainly, a nice rebound is in. So keep an eye, guys, on when this challenge ends. Again, I don't know if finishing this challenge makes any sense, really. There's 4 days there, so any of my moments that I have now, I should say this, the moments that I have other than Zion are part of the LeBron challenge, which is coming next for the Seeing Stars. That to me carries a little bit more weight. You guys know I'm a fan of LeBron's value on this platform. And so we'll see what happens there. But I'll probably get rid of this Zion before that challenge. And maybe even flip it into another Seeing Star from the LeBron challenge because I do anticipate that will go up in due time with LeBron challenge being announced. The question now is, guys, is the bottom in? Has this market bounced for good? And are we on our way to rocket up and moon? Well, I don't know. I can't definitively tell you one way or the other. I mean, this market's still fairly immature. We can't even trade this market with candles, although I found a website where I think we're going to be able to do that soon. Stay tuned in the next video because I'm going to show you a website that you have to subscribe to. I'll probably pony up to $100 a year. Add more funds, it's called. And they're definitely, I've been looking at the innovation that they've been doing. I mean, why don't I just show you the website? But I think this is the first platform that I've seen that's going to potentially allow us to start looking at candle trading. And right now, unless you have a paid subscription, you can only see a 1 day's worth of candles. But I think it'll be really interesting if I can actually get my hands on, these 5 days, 1 month, 6 month candles. So I'll probably subscribe and we'll start to look at this in the future, and I'll get some export capabilities, which I'm going to love because I'm going to be able to do my own analysis on that. Anyhow, so back to, is the bottom in? Look, I'm going to take LaMelo as an example of why I'm feeling positive about what I've seen over the last couple days. So yeah, we got the dip, we all know. And look, LaMelo dumped hard I mean, he was going for 4 grand. I bought him at 3,600. This is LaMelo's rookie card. I bought him at 3,600. He went all the way down to 1,400 when he got injured. I mean, that was a serious dump. And then it kind of found, it kind of found a bottom around 1,800 and it was hovering. And you're now seeing LaMelo start to make its way back up to the point where he's going for 2,500 again. That is very interesting to me because LaMelo's still injured. He's not uninjured. There's no new news that I've seen with regarding LaMelo's injury. I think from the moment he got injured, we knew he may or may not come back for the playoffs. Having said that, look, I think that's a sign of potential reversal in the market and a potential bottom. So I look at moments like that as potential indicators. We can we can look at the LeBron 35,000 CC. LeBron, man, took a nice dip. I mean, we saw it. Let's zoom in here, but we saw this LeBron, which is his 35 KCC, take a really nice dip down. And look at this, 120, 115. I picked one up at 150, I believe or 145, I want to say, was the cheapest LeBron that I picked up. But he started to make his way back up, man. He's up at 170 again, and this is a moment that, there's still lots of them in packs. So actually, it's 4,400 in packs. So, there seem to be some indications that this market has rebounded. Is it for good? Is this a dead cat bounce? I'm not sure, guys. I'm keeping an eye on this. But so far, I'm feeling pretty positive and optimistic that, that may have been the dip and the bloodshed that we needed before we make a rocket up. Again, guys, I don't give financial advice. You do you, I do me. My strategy is buy the dip, buy when everybody else is crying and blood on the streets. And guys, man, insane the amount of complaints I saw on Discord yesterday and the amount of lawsuit threats that I saw. And that what I was doing was, instead of engaging in that kind of, I don't know, ridiculous rhetoric, what I did was I was just buying the dip and looking for my opportunities. All right, guys, just think about that, guys. If you believe in this platform, you've done your research, you think Dapper Labs is a good, a good place to be invested in. NBA Top Shot as a product is a good place to be invested in. Then don't get scared by this dip, because if you bought a LeBron at $300 and you see him at $150, the value is what you give it long term. And if you've done your research and you feel like this LeBron is going to go up in value over the long term, then don't get scared, but rather keep some liquidity and buy the dip. That's what I do. Let me know how you're feeling now after this little bump up that we've gotten. Are you feeling more positive? Hopefully you didn't sell that bottom and you're now wondering whether to get back in or not. Because I really don't know if this is going to, go up from here, or if we're going to see another dip. A little bit concerned about the challenge ending, and then potentially Dapper Labs coming up with new packs because the challenge ends. And so for whatever reason they decide to release more packs. I'm going to be upset if they release more packs. I don't think we need more supply at this point. I think we've all bared the dip enough, and those that are still here should be rewarded, and especially those that reinvested our money back in. Anyways, guys, look, hey, look, these moments are all about, we're a community because we're here to support each other. So share your moments. We're here to kind of understand what everybody else is doing. And anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for stopping by, checking out. Peace.